Nonprofit leaders know the stakes are high at year end, and they want to get the messaging right. Here's the key insight. Our partners don't respond to fundraising goals. They respond to mission. They respond to outcome. They don't get excited by budget numbers. They get excited by transformation, by stories, by emotionally resonant communication that ties their giving to real impact. So today, I want to walk you through 4 powerful strategies for creating compelling, mission-focused messaging at year-end in 2025. These strategies will help you cut through the noise, connect deeply with your partners, and inspire them to give generously, not because you're chasing a number, but because they're moved by the mission you both care about. Let's dive in. Strategy number 1, put the mission front and center. The first strategy is simple but absolutely essential. Always lead with your mission, not your money needs. Too many nonprofits make the mistake of writing appeals that sound like budget memos. They start with phrases like, "We need to raise $50,000 before December 31," or "Help us reach our year-end fundraising goal." Or even worse, "Help us finish in the black." Oof, boy. But here's the truth. Your partners aren't motivated by your internal targets. They don't want to be your budget savior. They want to be your mission partners. Think of it this way. Your mission is the why, and your fundraising goal is the how. Our partners give because they believe in the why. They care about ending hunger, providing shelter, expanding educational opportunities, and more important, making sure the gospel is furthered through the world. Whatever your mission may be, your fundraising goal is just a tool to get there. So how do you center the mission? You write your appeals so that every sentence points back to the impact your partners can make. Instead of saying, "We need $50,000 to close the budget gap," you might say, "With your help, 200 families will have food on the table this holiday season." See the shift? One is organization-centered, the other is mission-centered. When you craft your year-end messaging this way, you're not just asking for money, you're inviting your partners to step into the mission itself, and that's a much more compelling ask. Strategy number 2, use storytelling that connects emotionally. The second strategy is to make storytelling your primary communication vehicle, but not just any storytelling. Stories that are emotionally resonant and deeply connected to your mission. Let's be clear, numbers and statistics have their place, but they don't move people at the level stories do. You could tell a partner that 30% of families in our community are food insecure. That's important information, but it stays in the head. If you want to move the heart, you need to introduce them to Maria, a single mother who came to your food pantry for the first time last December because she didn't know how she was going to feed her 2 children during the holidays. That story connects emotionally. It makes the issue human. And more importantly, it sets the stage for our partner to play a role in the outcome. When you show that because of partners like you, Maria left with a week's worth of groceries and tears of relief in her eyes, you're making the partner the hero of the story. Year-end messaging is a perfect time for this because our partners are already in a reflective and generous mindset. The holidays are emotional, and people are thinking about family, community, and giving back. When you combine the season's natural generosity with powerful storytelling, you create a compelling invitation that our partners want to say yes to. Strategy number 3, Use emotionally resonant, mission-centric language. The third strategy is about your choice of words, your actual language. In fundraising, words matter. The difference between help us provide services to our clients and your gift will give a child a warm bed tonight is the difference between sterile communication and emotional resonance. Mission-centric messaging in 2025 means moving away from jargon, away from institutional phrases, and into human-centered, heart-centered communication. Our partners don't want to read about program expansion or service delivery. They want to read about changed lives. So here's a quick test for your year-end appeal. Read it out loud to yourself. If it sounds like something a nonprofit executive committee would say in a staff meeting, it's not ready for your partners. Rewrite it so it sounds like you're speaking to one another. One human being sitting across the table from you, and you're sharing the story of what their gift can do. It isn't perfect grammatically. It might be just how you're having a conversation that includes dangling participles sometimes. I know that rocks people's world, but it's so important. Another key here is clarity. Too many nonprofits pack their appeals with too much content. Keep it simple, keep it focused, and keep it emotional. Our partners don't need the whole history of our organization. They just need to know what the problem is, how you're addressing it, and how they can play a role in creating a solution. That's it. It's that simple. Strategy number 4, keep your message consistent across channels. The fourth strategy is consistency. One of the biggest mistakes I see organizations make at year-end is sending out one type of message in their letter, a completely different message in their email, and then sending something entirely disconnected on social media. Our partners see these inconsistencies, and it weakens their overall impact. Consistency builds trust. When a partner gets your year-end letter, then sees a reinforcing message in their email inbox, then notices a post on social media that says the same thing in a slightly different way, they start to connect the dots. They hear the same chorus over and over again. The mission matters, the impact is real, and the role is essential. This doesn't mean that every channel has to be identical word for word, but it does mean that your core message, your mission-focused, emotionally resonant appeal should come through everywhere. Whether it's a direct mail piece, an email, a short-form video on social media, or even a board member making phone calls, the theme should be unified and clear. In 2025, consistency also means making sure the visuals you use, your photos, your videos, and your design elements reinforce the story. A partner should be able to glance at your materials and instantly know what you're about and why their support matters. When you nail this kind of consistency, you multiply your impact because your partners are hearing, seeing, and feeling the same message in multiple places. Okay, so let's bring this all together. If you want to craft a compelling, mission-focused message at year-end in 2025, here are the 4 strategies once again. Put the mission front and center. Focus on impact, not internal needs. Use storytelling that connects emotionally. Make the partner the hero. Third, choose mission-centric, emotionally resonant language. Clear, human, heart-focused. And lastly, keep your message consistent across all channels. Reinforce your story everywhere. Remember, our partners are not looking to rescue your budget. They're looking to create impact. They're searching for stories of transformation and hope. And your job as a development person is to connect their generosity with that transformation. As you sit down to write your year-end appeal this year, I want you to remember this one phrase: lead with mission and the money will follow. If you found this video helpful, make sure that you like it, share it with another nonprofit leader who needs encouragement, and subscribe here to the Jim Dempsey Fundraising channel. I release new content every other week designed to help you grow your base of partners, raise more money, and advance your mission, and help your partners be better stewards of the resources God has given them. And as always, I wish you the best as you reach your goal and become fully funded this year end. Thanks a lot. See you in the next video.